Hey guys, Omni here. So we got a new trailer for G.I. Joe Origins Snake Eyes. This one's a little bit longer. Of course, the first one we did a reaction to as well. I thought it was a nice little taste of where this is going to go. Apparently, after doing a little bit of digging after the fact, because I wasn't really sure what it was really setting up, apparently this is rebooting all of the G.I. Joe movie stuff. I thought it was like just a prequel, maybe a tie-in to that, maybe a spinoff or something like that. But it feels like this is going to be more like Bumblebee was for the Transformers. That's kind of what they're doing here with this whole thing. Initial trailer, the action looks solid. I really enjoy the casting, the visual style of it all. It looked pretty cool. The original G.I. Joe films, they were fun, but they weren't like something I was huge on. And growing up as a kid, I was never really huge into G.I. Joe itself. But a character that I always thought was iconic and interesting, and of course, me being a little bit of the weeb I am, really appreciated Snake Eyes and Storm Shadow. I really liked that dual, that like those two and their duality against each other, the way they played off of each other. I really like those two characters. Those were the really only the only ones that I ever really gave really any mind, paid any mind to growing up. And even in the films that came out prior, they were the coolest characters in my opinion. So I'm really excited to see where they get with this. And if you haven't, the Rejects over on Real Rejects, Greg Alba and John Humphrey, they got to interview Henry Golding, who is playing Snake Eyes in this film. So I recommend you guys check that out. But that all being said, let's go ahead and check this thing out. Like an underground fight club. What was that Jet Li movie where he was just like raised to be a fighter? That's kind of what that reminded me of.
Boss wants to see you.
I'm in trouble?
Someone is.
This man betrayed our trust. Do it.
That was like a good little shot.
We are going home.
I don't have a home.
Not yours. Mine. I can't change your past. But I can offer you a purpose. For 600 years, our ninja have brought peace to the world. I believe in you.
That shit's so cool.
The three challenges of the warrior.
The three challenges in the what now?
If you survive, you will gain access to our knowledge and our power.
Cobra is coming.
What's Cobra?
A shadow organization devoted to global revolution. I've been following you for some time.
Do I know you?
I know you, Snake Eyes.
Join us. This is your destiny.
Dude. Double dude. I gotta say, I think this looks fucking badass. I don't know. I'm sucked into that. From the action, again, the trailer editing was actually pretty good. There's been some pretty crappy trailers as far as like editing, song choices and stuff like that as of late. Not a whole lot, but there's been a couple that I'm just like, this doesn't really match. And like this one and then the last one, I thought, actually this one like blows the last one out of the water to me, especially because I feel like I kind of got that same kind of feeling last time. I was like, this trailer, like something feels a little off about it, but like the stuff we're seeing was still kind of cool, so I didn't really harp on it too much. But this one was way more energetic. I think it fit in line with the music so much better. The fast editing, it wasn't like overly edited, but it was like edited nicely to like just kind of like sell you the idea of the film, this journey of this character, this where we kind of see him start off, and it seems like maybe he's got a little more of a past than he's let on, and maybe that'll come bite him in the butt. And that's kind of the vibe I got from the interview as well, is that they are digging into him a little bit more, and of course they are doing their own thing with the character, and kind of making him their own in a kind of way, especially with what Henry's doing. Like, as far as I know, again, I'm not like a G.I. Joe aficionado. There are some changes to his past, and to some things that at least that I know about the character that are coming through with this film. And what I know is very minimal. I'm not going to like even pretend that like I'm like super knowledgeable about any of this stuff, but like I definitely know that they're kind of doing their own little spin on it. Because I've also had some people like mention some stuff in the comments of the previous trailer, but I think it looks great. I think the visual style of it, the production design, the again, the aesthetic, the action, I like the cast. So far, everything about it is shaping up to be a fun film. Let's just hope it delivers. As much as I love popcorn films, I still like the story, the threads, the characters, the chemistry, and all that to still kind of come through. And that's what I felt like was a little lacking in the previous ones, while I still enjoyed the action, the set pieces, and just like I'm just here to turn my brain off and throw popcorn in my mouth. I hope this has a little bit more something to it. That aside, if this ends up being just a kick-ass action movie, if it executes on that, I will be satisfied. I want to see some kick-ass action. I want to see some awesome martial arts. I want to see some sword fighting, some explosions, and if we're lucky, some great character interactions, dialogue, story, all that jazz. But I think it's shaping up to be pretty good. This was the Behind the Mask trailer, guys. What did you guys think of it? Sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Before we go, huge shout out to our channel legends, Mandy Sherritt, Ryan Karen, and Jason Coleman. Thank you guys so much for your support. As always, guys, we have a Discord channel open now, so if you want to join that and talk about this, any other movies, any of the shows we're covering here on the channel, gaming, anime, whatever, we have channels for just about everything. Come hang out. Links to that and my socials are all down in the description of the video. And that's it for now. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care, everybody.